Yo, what's going on? How y'all doing out there?
Hey, welcome.
Second installment of To The Whistle. For all the new fans and the new subscribers, To The Whistle is a show where essentially we designate about 5 to 6 topics, and we have 5 minutes for each topic. Essentially, we have to get through get through our topics in 5 minutes or less. And we go through in-depth discussions about whatever sports-related topic we're talking about. So that's
I'm
kind
ready
of
too. I'm ready.
You ready? You good? Ready for the first one? Okay, we'll kick it off with the first one then. First topic. We got hold on, give me a second. First topic we got.
You going with it.
You already know we got Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey
Let's
trade.
go.
The fellow LA Rams fan here.
Let's go. You
What
already
I mean? How you feeling about it? So Jalen Ramsey trade. Jalen Ramsey, the All-Pro corner from Jacksonville Jaguars, he was traded to the LA Rams for 2 first-round picks and a 4th-round pick. So how you feeling about that?
I mean, personally, I'm happy with it. I mean, I think for me, yes, I think there's definitely other needs we could have used for our offense. Our offense is what's struggling right now. But anytime you can get a player though that caliber, the way he's been performing, he's 24 years old. I think he turned 25 this month. So let's go ahead and just round it up. He's 25.
Yep.
Come on, man. He got a whole career. This is a staple, bro. It's a staple. You pair him with Aaron Donald, who's already been paid. You lock up that's opportunities to get more pressure, to cause turnovers, so you can give the offense more opportunity. Honestly, I feel like Sean McVay looked at it like, hey, I'm the head coach who's the offensive coordinator. I'm betting on myself to fix whatever issues we have with offense. I'm betting on myself to fix that. So I'm happy, man. I'm excited to see what we do with this, man.
Let me ask you a question. Which side of the ball was more problematic, offense or defense?
It's definitely offense. Right now, offense. But currently, too, just so you know, Marcus Peters was part of this trade, right? Yeah. So Marcus Peters, not part of the trade, but he's part of this whole combination. He's out. Akeem, both of our corners, is on the IR, right? So we already deficient at corner, right?
Sure.
So to add him, it's going to, buy time for Akeem to heal up and do all that stuff, right? But also, it solidifies that if he is who he's been, Jalen Ramsey, you know what I'm talking about, he should lock down a third of the field. He should lock down a third of the field and be able to provide that pressure. So yes, I'm hoping that for offense it gives them more opportunity. We get more 3 and outs, we get more possessions.
Yeah.
But I just think the head coach Sean McVay looks at it like, I can fix this offense. He knows what's wrong with this offense.
Yeah.
Which I think is the offensive line, and Todd Gurley plays a part.
So you think it's the quarterback? From what you said, Goff has been terrible. So can McVay fix Goff?
He's the one who fixed him the first time. So yes, absolutely.
Think so?
Yes. Before he came, they were saying he was a bust. He came
because he had Jeff Fisher.
Yes, but McVay's the one who made him be whatever he was. It's all pro.
Maybe he wasn't broken. He just brought it out of him.
Okay, so he can bring it out of him again. He can go back to the basics. You don't sound like you wouldn't have liked your team to do this. You don't think it was a bad trade?
I think I'm a big Jalen Ramsey fan, but I'm not even too much. I think for a team in the Rams position, like if the Rams were close, like if the Rams were this team last year, you know what I'm saying? Like at this time last year, the Rams were made this trade because Rams was great last year, right? They were probably undefeated at this point.
Yeah.
So if they made the trade this time last year, I'm with it. Like okay, they all in. And it makes sense.
Right.
This year, I'm like, you all in, but it don't really make sense.
But it does, because to your point, we are all in. And if you all in, you do what you got to do to win. I think about a lot of other organizations and the thing about NFL is the windows are shorter than any other sport. The window is short. With that team you have is so short. So McVay's looking at, I only have these players for this amount of time with this team. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do whatever it takes to see if this team can win. There's teams like, let's say the Kansas City Chiefs, who probably need to look at we're all in. The window of time that Pat Mahomes has with Tyreek Hill and Kelsey and it's small.
Yeah.
And the way he's playing. So why not go all in? So you're looking at last year and saying, yeah, they were about week 6, they were in a better situation. I'm looking at, he's still looking at this as the same team. It's earlier enough in the season to turn things around. We have this team, and I may not have this same, I got to let these people go. I'm going to have to let Clay Matthews probably go. I'm going to have to let maybe Akeem go. Marcus Peters already let go.
Yeah.
Brandon Cook, they paid him, but do we keep him? Gurley, do we eventually figure out some way to?
He got to go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that may not be here. I look at him and also, who knows what morale that brings to the locker room? It might be something in the locker room where they lacking confidence. He might look like, man, this might be what we need. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm happy to get this caliber player in. I think he's going to make a difference. But I hope he don't Namdi Osawaz, though.
I think he'll make a difference.
Hey, bro, Namdi took that deal, bro.
He left Oakland
and went to Philly.
Toasted.
Man.
Getting toasted. I don't think it's like I said, if the Chiefs make this deal, I'm with you. But the Rams is like
disrespecting us now.
No, because I'm saying like, bro, y'all have so much other issues, so bigger issues than defense, a corner.
But if I'm the head coach, my ego, I'm not saying McVay is going to fix it, but he thinks he is, as he should. He's supposed to be the mastermind that created this.
I agree with that.
So he should be able. We got offensive linemen from Baltimore and from Cleveland and all this other little things. I'm not saying he's an all-star offensive lineman, but he's looking at it like, okay, I know my team, I can fix it, as he should. He's an ego. He should have an ego.
Right,
He's the man. They deemed him the man offensively.
That's
so he probably feel like he can fix it. I can't do it for the defense, but if you're telling me this is your problem, go ahead. I'll give you this problem. I'll fix mine.
All right. Next topic, baby.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
what we got lined up?
Next topic, we got. All right, so did we see you see the Patrick Mahomes game tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is the Chiefs game tonight. Chiefs won tonight. They beat
my look up with Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City Patrick Mahomes.
Kansas City Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, so we got the Broncos lost to the Chiefs tonight, 30 to something. I mean, they got beat down.
Yeah, it was 30-6.
But the bigger story is that Patrick Mahomes, from what I hear, he dislocated a kneecap.
Okay.
And it looked a lot worse than what it sounded like. Sounded like maybe he's out a few weeks.
That's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? So maybe he's out a few weeks, but I guess the question is, not even about the game, because the game was, the Broncos was just terrible.
Right.
The question is though, when Patrick Mahomes hurt, who is the leading MVP candidate besides Patrick Mahomes? Or who can say, okay, you know what? Who would you say, this person right here is probably destined to take the reins of Mahomes MVP?
Are we talking about just for this season, right? This season.
Talking about 6 weeks in.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes is down for a few weeks.
Then he doesn't come back.
Who should take control of the MVP race?
There's a couple people I can give it to. I look at, Deshaun Watson's 4-2. So first of all, I think a quarterback is generally the bigger opportunity to get it, right?
Yeah.
Brady's 6-0. I don't know if his numbers warranted, but he is 6-0, and Brady has won it. He's an easy person to give it to. I think Deshaun Watson at 4-2, he's done a good job and he's progressed. Man, it might be a surprise though if they continue at this rate.
What?
Which I hope not, because that hurts my team.
Yeah.
Maybe Russell Wilson, bro.
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe Russell Wilson. They 5-1.
It don't look pretty, but he get it done.
He gets it done.
They 5-1. They 5-1. Only loss came to the Saints.
Yep.
Another 5-1 team.
Yep.
I can't really I can name one receiver only because he's a rookie and he got a lot of attention. Metcalf did.
Yeah. You got TJ Lockett too, but yeah, I got you.
I'm disrespecting a lot.
Yeah, you're right. But you're right. They're still not big name receivers. The average football fan would know them.
They know who they are.
Yeah.
So Russell Wilson is look at his numbers against the Browns last week. Now the Browns is a bad football team ultimately. Mm-hmm. But he put up numbers versus the Browns.
And he's winning.
And he won.
And he's winning.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing for me that's important, because I think about some people might say Christian McCaffrey, right? Who's the running back. He does it all for them. Mm-hmm. But he can't control the wins and losses there. So if he puts up those numbers,
that's true,
and continue at the rate he's going,
that's true.
Even with those numbers, I don't think he deserves. If he's not winning those games, I don't think he's the most valuable player.
You think so?
He can't make enough impact to win games. Quarterbacks make those impact to win games. Yes, they need people around it, but they have the ball every play, and that wins them games.
Right. That's facts.
So even if Christian McCaffrey, he'd be the other person offensively I could think of who might be worthy of being mentioned outside of a quarterback.
So he's the only one you think of?
Offensively?
Dalvin Cook?
Nah. I don't think so. I mean, he's having a good season.
The old Todd Gurley.
Yeah, but that ain't this Todd Gurley this year, though. I want that old thing back. Come on now. Bro. Yeah, but that's the old one. That's the old one, but no, this year, no, I think right now, I think Russell Wilson's a good one.
I think it's Russell Wilson. That's all I can think of right now.
I told you, Russell, Tom Brady's always.
Tom Brady, of course, but who else?
What about Lamar Jackson? If they 4-2 to Lamar to me, and Houston's quarterback, Deshaun Watson. It depends on what happens with those guys to me. It depends on if they're able to continue winning. They're both 4-2 right now. If they can come out with winning records, and then produce the stats as well, I think they might have a chance because the way they win.
When they win.
The way they win. It's kind of like Russell, but with lower expectations.
I respect that. I get that.
So that would be me.
All right. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. That was that it for y'all? You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah,
Keep rolling. Alright, so basically, Mahomes, he probably still win MVP.
You think if he come back, he's still gonna win it?
Now they're building a storyline.
Oh, come on, man.
They missed him.
No,
now he's back
man.
making plays.
Hey, that Madden curse might be real. If he
Might
out,
be real, bro.
Todd Gurley, you see what happened? He was on that cover.
Been downhill.
Come on now.
Come on, bro.
If this happened, that Madden curse might be. And I'm not a superstitious person, but that Madden curse seems like it's real, man.
It might be done down. You know what I'm saying?
Patrick Mahomes. Where the heartbreaking joke came from too is we seen a news story with Patrick Mahomes, and then the newscaster came on. Oh,
very heartbroken.
This is heartbreaking. I said, heartbreaking. This man's a millionaire. How is this heartbreaking for him? You know what I'm saying? For him to have an injury that's not career-ending or anything like that, because he's out a game or maybe even half a season or a whole season. That's heartbreaking.
Right.
But anyway, that's what a heartbreaking comment came from earlier.
Right.
What we got
Let's
next?
keep rolling. It's a good one. Next one's a good one. XFL, baby.
Oh, okay.
You excited for it?
XFL. I mean, my hometown team, St. Louis, has they do have a team. We got the St. Louis Battlehawks. I'm interested to see what happens because this is it's their second go around, right? Is Vince McMahon he's still the head over it?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
Same. What is the owner, CEO?
Yeah.
Same main guy pulling it. The first time it was a flop. Would you say it was a flop?
Yeah. It was only one season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and two.
Yeah, only one season. It was a flop.
It didn't threaten the NFL even a little bit.
That's what I'm interested in. See if this does.
One thing that made me already think they're doing something a little. So the whole big thing the first time around, I feel like it was this big grandiose production, right? Everything. He hate me. That's what a lot of people remember all the names and the jerseys and this and almost. Remind me of Blitz. Remember Blitz in football the game? Like remind me like the big like. But this time around, even the draft that just took place was low key.
Yeah.
Low key. So
I was looking for information on it. It's like I couldn't even find that.
It was streaming.
Yeah, it was streaming.
It was streaming. Yeah, it was streaming. So they assigned quarterbacks already, which I think is an interesting concept.
Very interesting.
It's an interesting concept. They assigned quarterbacks to the teams. Some names we know, like Cordell Jones, Ohio State, the whole thing. Aaron Murray from Georgia. Who else? Landry Jones from Oklahoma.
Okay.
So just a couple guys you might, if you know from college,
you would know.
You would know.
Yeah.
And then they allowed them to draft. So I'm excited to see. I can't remember any super big names in the XFL.
From back in the day?
Oh, well, no, right now they just got drafted. Outside of those quarterbacks, any other big names we remember going there? Because that's what's going to be interesting.
No.
If we start to see more guys use that kind of as a better version of the big three for NBA, as hey, I want to still showcase. Because I know it was some people trying to see if like Trent Richardson would be in there, or like people like from Last Chance, Ronald Ollie and stuff.
That'd be dope.
If we start to see people like that. Not that AB would do it, but somebody maybe who had character. If Josh Gordon at that time, if this was back then, if he would have been able to play in this league and not that league, then we might have something.
Right.
But I don't know. What do you think? What are you expecting from the XFL?
I think XFL is going to be. I want to see if it's going to be like a real cool production. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it going to be like too gimmicky? Is it going to be what's the niche they're trying to go after?
I don't know. So
that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are they trying to compete? Are they trying to compete with the NFL, or are they trying to fill a season between the NFL?
I think they're trying to fill a void. I don't think anyone can compete with NFL.
Okay.
Not in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to take some of the NFL fans and customers. But I think they're trying to be a supplement to
because the big thing right now, the way the league's starting right now, it's I think 8 current teams. You got Dallas, DC, Houston, Los Angeles, New York, St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa. So it's not even in every market. Yeah. Right? It's not even in every market. But I think they probably, that's what I'm saying. I think they're starting smaller. That might be their learning. We'll see. That might be their learning. They might start smaller.
Yeah, then scale out.
And scale out. Because like you said, one season is, in most cases, has to be deemed as unsuccessful. Yeah. So I think they might try to start small and see where they end up this time around.
I mean, I think they have to make it less gimmicky. Remember they used to do the coin toss.
What they do with the coin toss?
They basically put the ball in the middle of they put the ball like on the 30-yard line, and basically they just have to like race things the ball like
steal the bacon. You ever play steal the bacon?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Bro.
Come on, man.
It was like a wrestling coin to the it was like wrestling.
Come on, man. It was there. Middle school gym class, man.
What the heck is going on?
I don't remember that actually. I don't remember that, but that's very gimmicky. So we'll see if We'll see, man. But yes, I am intrigued. I want to see where this goes. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be tuned in like that, but I will be following it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it because I've always wanted, people to kind of go against the grain as far as not always selling for, but just. Right. I think it's just very innovative.
Oh, what if they make it a developmental league? What if you don't have to? What if you can go from high school to the XFL?
Yeah.
What if you could? I don't know if this might end up being a way, and that's how you can skip the NCAA whole rules of that. That would be interesting.
It would be.
That would be interesting. I haven't heard anybody talk about that or say if that's any of their goals. But that would be interesting if you can go from high school to enter a draft for the XFL. Mm-hmm. And then you could use those 2 or 3 years as your film, and you wouldn't have to go to school and class and all that shit. That would be interesting.
That would be dope.
I don't know, but it's a lot of possibilities. We'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. All right. Let's roll to the NBA, baby. So we got NBA. I want to talk about China.
Chinatown.
Chinatown. I want to talk about China because it's for those who don't know, basically there's a GM. What's his name? I don't know. For the Houston Daryl More.
Yeah. Is his name?
For the Houston Rockets, GM. And he basically tweeted out, over in China and Hong Kong, there's a lot of protests going on because they want a democracy, and I won't bore you with the details. Obviously, look it up, and most of y'all probably already know. But basically, Daryl More tweeted that he supports the protesters in Hong Kong. And, I think he just tweeted it. That's it. That's all he did was tweet it. And then, but the Chinese government essentially was wanting to come down hard on him and the NBA because basically, NBA and China, they do a lot of business together.
So they're pretty much saying, you're hurting our cause.
You're hurting our cause.
But we in business together, so
I'm gonna be quiet then.
Okay.
That's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, so that's kind of the backstory of the NBA in China, and the NBA is probably losing millions, if not billions of dollars.
Okay.
Because this squabble. But LeBron James came out basically and said that basically Daryl More should have waited. He shouldn't have said what he said. Basically kind of almost trying to cop pleas for him.
Okay.
So the public has given LeBron a lot of backlash for those comments. Mm-hmm. A lot of backlash. Mm-hmm. They're saying basically you're a hypocrite, and yada yada yada. So I guess my question is, how do you kind of see LeBron as far as in this situation based on what I described?
Man, it's interesting. So I'll start by saying I'm a LeBron fan.
For sure.
The tricky part is LeBron has been praised, is the word I'm going to use, for his speaking out against injustices and using his freedom of speech in general in that platform. It is hard to imagine him critiquing anyone else doing a similar thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the tricky part. I don't think LeBron meant the way it was said, or maybe he did.
What do you think he meant?
Maybe he did.
What do you think he meant?
I think he just really meant like, come on, bro, like we should stay out of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think it came off as
I'm protecting my money.
I'm protecting my money and like casting judgment on him, which is where if he was casting judgment, that's how we're taking it, then that is hypocritical of LeBron because we praised him for his speaking out and his dare to be different,
right,
to give his opinion and freedom of speech,
right,
and be able to have a platform and speaking to what he deems to be an injustice.
Right.
He can't then go back and critique somebody else, even if it's because of his business. So what do you think?
I think it's the same thing. I mean, I think we agree there because basically, even I'm sure it's affecting his business.
It has to be.
Like a lot of NBA players, it's affecting their business. But I think you still have like an obligation still to like, okay, if you want to say free speech is great, then free speech should always be great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that if he could do it over again, he probably wouldn't, take that approach. But he's already taken that approach, so now what's he gonna do with it? I think that you have to essentially look at why LeBron. I think people are saying he's just greedy. He's just a greedy superstar. All he wants to do is protect his money, protect his endorsements. Yeah, he can speak out when it suits him to speak out. But You know, and I think my thing is I don't want people saying I don't agree with people saying well he should speak out anyway because I'm like well, that's
who should speak out the GM
LeBron like she basically saying he didn't come out
he should
in support of
they said he should have did with
yeah but I'm like well, that ain't his cause if he don't want to support that cause right now then
yeah like he's becoming the poster child injustice LeBron what you got to say
exactly
yeah
not just injustice in Hong Kong
right well, no, but I'm gonna say like so but yeah injustice right
like this is well it's Hong Kong bro like, right. What LeBron got to do with Hong Kong?
I don't know, but I did see clips of people like burning his jersey and stuff.
They hide on
you know what I thought to myself?
What?
You think LeBron Curry? That's like the first. Right. The first his jersey been burned many times.
Get in line, bro.
But
I'm sure it's going to affect his bottom line.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
bro, the NBA is a global sport.
Yeah,
it's a global sport.
Yeah,
and not only maybe with China, it could be affiliate countries with China that also might say, you know what, let's make the NBA feel it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it can definitely affect his bottom line. I think it's tough.
Burning his jersey, I'm like, my.
You see him?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So I mean, but this is big. He basically faced a lot of backlash, probably the most since the decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But I'm sure he'll bounce back like usual. All right, staying in the NBA, man. What's up with them? You know. We both Lakers fans. He's a LeBron fan.
Yep.
So he's a de facto Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan first. So I'm riding with Kobe. Kobe.
Right.
But I'm a LeBron fan too. And speaking of LeBron, the Lakers ain't looking too bad, man.
Hey.
I know just preseason.
Hey.
Let's preface it. It's just preseason. Hey. But
that boy LeBron out there looking like the Magic Man. He throwing dimes.
No look.
And then I don't know if it was. No, that wasn't this week. I read like a watch interview with Danny Green was essentially talking about how this is the most open he's ever been. I'm like Danny Green who played for the Spurs and had all these other All-Stars.
This is the most open say again?
It's the most open he's ever been, like for the threes. I'm thinking, and I know it just started. I'm like, man, so he's already putting such a high expectation, but he also might. I mean, he might be hyping up the team, but it might be true.
Yeah.
LeBron and Anthony Davis together should give a lot of other people on that court opportunity,
a lot.
And we seeing so far, to your point, him knock down shots. Him as in Danny Green.
Yeah.
Quinn Cook knock down shots. Yeah. All of Avery Bradley
can shoot.
Rondo looks
good. Kuzma ain't even playing.
Yet. He ain't even came back yet. They look good, man. They look good.
Now again, just preseason, we get it.
No, it is just preseason. Yeah. I know people are gonna be like, it's just preseason. Yeah. But here's the thing I will say too, also in the defense, man, LeBron's teams always start off looking good, man. I think they do because of LeBron, and then it's like
I think he'd be hyper focused.
We started off last season with the Lakers excited about him, and then it didn't take only after a while. I was like, this team ain't gonna win it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is sustainable. Which I'm hoping. I will say though, this is a veteran team.
I mean, but
it's a veteran team, so people are more honed in on their role and what their expectation is. I think with the Laker team last year, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you were a Laker fan before LeBron came.
Yeah.
But with these teams, these guys are still finding out what type of players they're going to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
LeBron's team now, a lot of veterans, a lot of even somebody like Quinn Cook.
That's how a lot of teams are, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the successful ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it may be the real deal, man. I'm hoping so. What you think?
I mean, I think the Lakers are going to go to the finals. Period.
Dang! You think already? You get.
Bro, book it.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in the Clippers.
It's early.
I don't believe in the Clippers. And then
Rondo.
Doc Rivers.
Rondo. Four down.
I don't believe in them, bro. I don't believe in Clippers. I mean, I get people saying that. I get the duo, but it's like, I mean, I ain't trying to hate, but since when has Paul George, been like a real big X factor?
Here's a big part, though. I will say. I'm hoping for the same thing as you. We do got to keep in mind, which I think you would say, barring this, injuries. But injuries are important, though, because LeBron is coming off the first time we've seen him injured, and Anthony Davis has proven to be injury prone.
That's true.
So that is very important to them going to the finals, though.
That's true.
I don't know how. Maybe that's part of the coach's. Maybe you have to manage these guys throughout the season, because if they are looking this good early on, maybe you do manage these guys, because with vets they should be able to turn it on more. These dudes play summer league and play together all this time. If you want to sit them throughout on some Coach Pop, maybe that's what you do. Maybe you do like Coach Pop did. Like, hey, we know we got a good team. I'm gonna rest these guys. I don't know. What you feel?
I think that. That's a good question.
Or you just think you just play them like normal and they got to have the continuity and they got to figure out the chemistry?
I think normal. You do need continuity. You do need chemistry. You need to be able to build that. That on-court bond.
All right, so if they're going to the final and you don't believe in docking them boys, who's their biggest competition then to stop them in the West from going to the final?
Portland.
Portland?
Yeah.
Portland,
bro.
Portland?
Hey,
You got me out here like Soulja Boy. Dame Dollar?
For Portland.
Right, Portland?
Dame Dollar.
You don't believe in Golden State? You think that run done?
There's too many injuries, bro. KD left and Clay hurt. Yeah, I mean,
But Clay will be back.
not by the end. I think he out for the whole year.
Yeah, for the whole season.
I mean, All-Star break. That's basically the whole year.
Clay's a shooter, bro. I mean, he play defense too.
And he played defense too.
You don't believe in Houston. You don't think the Houston experiment gonna work.
I mean, I love Houston's, but nah.
You think it ain't gonna work at all? You think maybe the first year it ain't gonna work? What do you think?
Say again.
You think it ain't gonna work now? You think the first season is just not gonna work? Houston.
Ain't work now.
You don't think it'll work right now?
No. One ball. Two very, very ball dominant players.
Denver?
I mean, we talking about historically ball dominant with respect.
Oh yeah, bro.
Historically.
Yeah.
So,
already Hall of Famers. Based off their stats, already Hall of Famers.
I mean, but historically, ball dominant as far as we never seen the usage rate that high before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Historically, we're saying the same thing. I'm saying historic numbers, scoring, shooting, triple doubles.
Right.
That requires you the same thing. It requires you to have a ball.
Same thing.
Yeah. It requires you to have a ball like this. Yeah, these are. Yeah, absolutely.
Denver, I ain't worried about Denver.
You worried about Denver?
Too young.
What about the unicorn and them boys?
Mavericks?
The Mavericks?
Come on, man. Oh.
Dang. You really don't believe in the Clippers?
No, I don't know. Why would I believe the Clippers?
I mean, Kawhi won some Ricky Dink boys out of Toronto, did he not? Bro, he won with Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, fluctuating weight Kyle Lowry, bro.
Kyle Lowry.
Right. Come on, man. So if he won with them, you cannot disregard him. You can't disregard him winning with the Clippers were already good last year.
I'm just telling you, man.
You don't believe in Doc.
I don't believe in Doc. You're right. And I don't believe the Clippers. No, I don't.
I hope you're right. Man. But yeah, no, I definitely, them boys look good though. The Lakers look good. I'm excited. I'm excited in general. Today Thursday, so the 22nd. The 22nd is when NBA season starts. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good season. Man. We have a lot of topics to talk about when it comes to that.
Cracking off. So yeah, man. So I think that that leads us to the pick'em.
Got this week NFL pick'ems.
So now this segment we just gonna pick who we think is gonna take home the victory. Typically I'm right, but go ahead.
Nah. Actually, just before we go into this pick'em, not this episode, but next episode we're gonna recap and see where we are after our first 2 weeks of pick'ems and see who got the better record.
Yep.
But anyway, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna disregard obviously the game that took place of the Kansas City Chiefs and Broncos already happened.
Yep.
Let's get it cracking with this one. San Francisco, Washington. Who you got?
49ers. Who you got?
Come on, man.
Okay, all right, make sure.
49ers, for the record. We're going to put it on 49ers. You got Arizona and New York.
New York Giants.
Yep, so Arizona and New York. You going with Giants?
Arizona. Road team, baby.
I'm going Giants.
Ooh, okay.
I think Saquon back, I'm going Giants.
Okay, all right.
Take look good. Let's go Miami at Buffalo.
Who you got?
I'm going Buffalo.
Buffalo too. Easy.
Jacksonville at the Bengals. Jags at the Bengals.
Jacksonville.
I gotta go Jacksonville. Bengals is trash.
They forcing trash.
As far as they're gonna end up beating them. Damn. Vikings at Lions.
Man, divisional, right?
Vikings at Lions. I already know.
I'm going Lions.
I'm going Vikings.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going Vikings.
All right.
Raiders at Green Bay.
Raiders. Easy choice. Easy dub. Raider Nation, easy dub.
I'm going Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay. Rams at Atlanta.
Rams. They should win.
Let's go, Jalen Ramsey. I
Rams
don't even
should
know if
win.
he's playing,
bro.
but I'm going Rams. I'm going Rams. Texans at the Colts.
Texans.
I'm going Texans.
Deshaun that deal.
I'm going Texans as well. We got Chargers at Titans.
Who you got?
I'm going Chargers.
Really?
Yeah. I know they let me down last week, but I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You want Chargers?
Yep.
Ooh, Saints and Bears.
Bears.
I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints.
And
I'm going Saints. Trubisky,
Wow.
I'm going Saints.
you wildin'.
I know Teddy might not. I'm going Saints.
72 gloves.
I'm going Saints. Woo! Ravens at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens.
All right.
Eagles at Cowboys. It's the Sunday night game. Eagles
Eagles.
at Cowboys. You going Eagles?
Eagles.
Cowboys got that.
Ooh.
I don't believe in Carson Wentz. I don't. Dak flaky too, but bro, the defense is. I'm going Cowboys.
Okay. All right.
Last one, probably the easiest one. Monday night is Patriots at the Jets. You gotta think about it. Okay.
Patriots.
Come on, bro. I'm like, I know I'm about to get this victory. So I'm going Patriots. That would make them. That would make them. Yeah. That would make them in the 49ers if our predictions are right.
Come on,
Until
man.
undefeated. But yeah, okay. So that's where we are. Like I said, the next one we'll recap and see after the first two pickles where we are. Now,
Yeah.
of course, my record will be better than Phil's.
Nah, no sir.
You know what I'm saying? But
No,
we'll
sir.
check and see where we are on those, and we appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Yep.
That's
So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe.
Subscribe down below.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
We appreciate it. To the whistle.
To the whistle. Another
Let's go.
installment, baby. Episode 3 next week. See you soon.
All right.